stream. Figure out my audio problem.
Want to hear a little Nord wisdom? You don't really know a woman till you had a strong drink and a fistful.
No signs of any dragon right now, but it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened, and if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what we're dealing with.
Mind yourself. Still here somewhere. Rocky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it.
Guardian, what happened here? Where's this dragon? Quickly now!
I don't know. Kidder, save us. Here he comes again.
Here he comes! Find cover and make every arrow count!
Over here.
Everybody, get back!
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn. In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power. Yes, I think I am. You can shout now. That can only mean one thing. You must be Dragonborn.
Dragonborn? What are you talking about?
That's right. My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood in them. Like old Tiber Septim himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
What do you say, Irleth? You're being awfully quiet. Come on, Irleth. Tell us. Do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill them. But I don't need some mythical Dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You...
Riel, I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
That was shouting, what you just did. Must be. You really are Dragonborn then. What are you doing that for? We taught that dragon not to mess with Whiterun, didn't we?
if you want anything.
This is an
I think I
ode
got
to
a clean mug
Skyrim's
around here
start.
somewhere. I enjoy this. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. Need anything else? Just let me know.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there? I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that. Dragonborn? What do you know about the Dragonborn? So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you. Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion, high on the slopes of the throat of the world. The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum, or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift. The Greybeards.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tibeceptive himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atoro.
Rangar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as she may be, I don't see any signs of her being this, what, Dragonborn.
Lord, nonsense. Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Rongar, don't be so hard on Avenicci.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with her?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you know? To climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder if the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
Yes, my lord.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you. Lead the way.
You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We'll pay good money for information. A woman. A foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She's likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything. She cannot hide from us forever.
Welcome to Bellathor's General Goods. Welcome indeed. Everything's for... Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
One thing everybody agrees on. This war is bad for business.
take a look. Isn't it obvious? By the wonderful weather and hospitable people, of course. Not to mention my great fondness for dragons and petty political power struggles. But without a doubt, the most compelling feature of this frozen wasteland is the volley of inane questions leveled at me on a regular basis. Interesting, to say the least. What with all that's been going on the one hand, supplies are harder to come by since fewer traders are traveling the roads these days. But on the other, the scarcity of supplies has led to some, elevated prices. All that matters is that I have what you need, and it's worth every septum. Do come back.
You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
And what of my son? What of Thorold? Is he nothing? So don't talk to me about suffering.
Your son chose his side, and he chose poorly, and now he's gone. Such is the way of war. The sooner you accept his loss, the better.
I will never accept his death. My son still lives. I feel it in my heart. So tell me, Battlethorns, where is he? Where are you holding my Thorold?
Do you believe this old hag?
Dragoning him? It is my honor to stand
I've
before
got him in my cellar. He's my prisoner. Face it, coward. Your stupid son is dead. He died a storm-cloned traitor. And you best keep your mouth shut before you suffer the same.
Come on, Father. There's nothing more to be said here.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Oh, steady. You'll want to watch yourself in Riften. A lot of ways to get yourself in trouble in that town.
Let's go mess with the thieves.
Too lazy to walk, eh? Well, you found the right place.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax. For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter? Call it what you want. You don't pay, then you're not getting in. I think you'd be a little smarter than that. It's been a pleasure doing business with you. Let me open the gate, and you can head into the city.
Please better take my money.
The gate's unlocked.
The
Head
graybeards
inside
have
when
summoned
you're
the
ready.
I had another run-in with a thief's guild.
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble? Don't say something you'll regret. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some loudmouth trying to meddle in their affairs. The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you. Then you're stupider than you look. You better watch your ass around here.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know I did. But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would have happened to it.
What? Are you telling me you robbed it? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Look, Sean.
Working at the Riften fishery is tough, but it puts some
All I
coin
care
in my
about is
pocket.
the gold. Everything else is your problem.
Huh? What do you... I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do.
Tell me the details, Shadir.
I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me. You will? Thank you. Yes. Hofgrir took me in when I arrived in Riften about a year ago. He's been teaching me everything he knows. Horses are my whole life. Back in Hammerfell, I helped my family raise horses at our farm. I hope to open my own stables one day, but I think it's going to take a lot longer than I expected. Be careful with Sapphire. She mixes with all sorts of nasty people.
Sure, I'm a dirty beggar. Why would you want to even speak to me?
Here, have a gold piece.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
No, I could take a hint, lass. You want to make some coin? Come find me.
Hello, friend.
Bring you, old man.
Glad to see you finally came to your senses. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing. There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. Now, you tell me when you're ready, and we'll get started. Do you want me to hold your hand as well? You're going to have to sneak over to Medesi's stall and use your lockpick on the strongbox.
My thieving skills aren't up yet.
I'm ready when you are.
Please, I
Just
need
give
but a
the word.
septum. A septum is all I ask. Is that so bad?
Hey, poor lady.
I can't take this place anymore. The trees, all the colors, but the city's so dark. Why? It makes no sense. So cold, so hungry, so tired.
Learn a library's worth of knowledge in moments, or grow back that missing limb with my genuine Falmer blood elixir.
Trees. They're beautiful here. Reminds me of autumn at home.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
People of Riften, heed my words. The return of the dragons is not mere coincidence. This is one of the signs that Lady Mara is displeased with your constant inebriation. Put down your flagons filled with your vile liquids, and embrace the teachings of the Handmaiden of Kine.
No, Marama. We talked about this. Talon?
Kirava, certainly we can come to some sort of an understanding. These people must be made aware of the chaos they've sown.
Enough, Marama. We've all heard of the dragons and their return. There's no need to use them as an excuse to harass our customers.
Very well, Talon. I'll remove myself from this den of iniquity.
We're not kicking you out. Just keep the sermons at the temple and let us all sin in peace.
For your sake, I hope you're right. Because if it is you, and Maven finds out...
Blessings of Mara upon you.
The Dreth family is going to be one member smaller.
Of course. I'd be more than happy to add a donation to our charity box. Right now, the best you could provide is coin. We need all the help we can get. Thank you. I can promise you that this will be put to good use. May you return to her benevolence in safety.
If you've got the coin, you're welcome here. Otherwise, hit the road. What can I get? Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. The Thieves Guild has been pushing hard to regain a foothold in this city. Rumor has it they're falling apart from the inside. Come back and see us again.
Welcome
Sorry,
to the Bee
I'm
and Bar,
afraid I
my
can't
lady.
help you much
If I
right
can
now.
interest you in one of our
Currently,
special
more.
drinks, you let me know.
Yeah. What's your problem?
Hey, Talon, get off your lazy tail and take care of the
You should think about staying the night.
Keep your scales on.
Have I told you about Valen, my dear?
I love when you spin that.
You want a drink?
It gets better every time you add something new.
Depends. Are you thirsty, hungry, both?
Dragged him into the prisons.
Was this
Depends.
before or
Are
after
you
that the
thirsty,
Dragon packed the
hungry,
Emperor and Valen
both?
single-handedly fought them
Is there
off?
something I can
Just
do
shut
for
up
you?
and drink, Romlin.
Drink up, my boy. Drink to those who have fallen. May their souls find their way.
If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
You're making a scene. I'll rest easy.
What in the name of oblivion do you want?
Get one in my face, bitch. Your name carries weight.
Of course. Nothing gets done without my approval in this city. I have the Jarl's ear, and the guards in my pocket. Anyone makes trouble for me, and I pay a visit to the Thieves' Guild. Make me angry, and I contact the Dark Brotherhood. You do well to remember that the next time you make such a stupid observation.
What's the matter? I thought you people were
I
used
believe
to
we're
indentured
done.
service.
Fancy yourself the adventuring type, eh?
Not. Say that
It's
again.
just as well.
So
I doubt your combat prowess would prove valuable in a real battle anyway. New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess.
New around Riften? Take my advice. Stay at the Bee and Barb.
How
The
should I know?
bunkhouse isn't.
What could it mean? The return of the Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly hold that honor? And such power.
Need something? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. First time to Solitude? Beautiful old city. Capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you already knew that.
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here.
I've only been a part of the Red Wave's crew for a few...
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Lock the city gate.
Get on with it!
You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his High King. Best she know now, Advar.
You're all heart, Vivian.
Rogver, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric
Liar.
challenged Torrig. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all lords.
Cut him down.
Very well, Rogver. Bow your head.
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
Some gate guard you were!
A traitor right up to the end.
Oh, I guess it's all over. I expected... I don't know what I expected.
You help me. You help people, right? That's what you do. Please, take pity on... Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. My master has abandoned me, abandoned his people, and nothing I say can change his mind. Now he refuses to even see me. He says I interrupt his vacation. It's been so many years. Won't you please help? Last I saw him, he was visiting a friend in the Blue Palace. But no one as mundane as a Jarl. No, no. Such people are below him. No, he went into the forbidden wing of the palace to speak with an old friend. Said it had been ages since they had last had tea. Oh, and you'll need the hip bone. It's very important. No entering Pelagius's wing without that. Without his guidance, our homeland is falling apart. North wages war against South. The holy flame flickers and dies. We need his return. Oh, but I'm sure he'll repay you when he comes to his senses. His favor is a powerful, powerful thing, and so very worth any inconveniences. He stays in the Pelagius wing of the Blue Palace. The doors are locked, and only Falk Firebeard can grant entry. But I hear the maids, Una and Erdi, know how to enter it for cleaning. Surely they could help for such an important matter. He is a great man, but one rarely praised. He rules twin empires that span the length and breadth of our minds. All know him, but few can name him. But he has forbidden me from saying his name. He says it distracts him, and woe to those who draw his ire. But you will know him when you see him. He's the one who made me like this. Uh-huh.
Steward, I will need the following reagents for my studies. Please see to them.
Miss Stentor, these are quite expensive. I trust you know how limited the Hold's funds are at this time.
Yes, and I'm also aware of how necessary my divinations and wards have been. My experiments are all I ask for in return.
Very well, but I suspect her grace will not be pleased.
And? I've seen Jarls come and go. This one only became Jarl because her husband died. She'll be replaced in a matter of months.
I swear to you, unnatural magics are coming from that cave. There are strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Hafingar's people will always be safe under my rule.
Your Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragonbridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for?
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragonbridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. But about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, Varnius. You can rest easy. You're dismissed.
Be quick. I have little patience for mundane concerns.
Thane Bryling, what do you have to report about the state of Hafingar's defenses?
The news is the same as it's been for the rest of the war, Your Grace. Our borders are secure, but at the cost of the guards of our towns and roads.
I don't see any reason why we'd need them. As long as those dogs stay outside of our borders, we're fine.
The Stormcloaks are far from the only threat to the Hold. The roads are beset by bandits and beasts, and now there's even talk of bloody dragons.
My dear Bryling, barring any fancy and folly, the good people of Hafinger are surely capable of dealing with the odd highwayman or stray dog.
Trouble on the roads and cities means less commerce. Less commerce means less money and more starving people. And that means more crime.
Huh. That's only a problem for people who can't afford to hire their own security.
That may well be our only answer. I will empower my steward to seek out capable individuals to secure Hafingar. Thank you, my Thanes.
Please address all questions to the steward, Falk Firebeard.
There's something that's been troubling.
Do you have business with... You mean the Dragonbridge issue? I'll be honest
You
with
know
you.
that I support
I was
the
planning to
Empire,
let
as we
that
all
go.
do. However,
Farnius is a
I
bit
fear
jumpy
General
at the
Tullius
best
is
of times.
underestimating the Stormcloaks.
There
Too
have been
often the
reports of
General has lost
weird
good
happenings
soldiers
near
because he did not
Wolfskull
take over
Cave.
his men seriously.
Travelers disappearing,
If this continues,
odd lights.
worst comes to pass,
I suspect
some
wild
Stormcloak will
animals,
pay the price.
or perhaps
The
bandits.
Empire's headquartered here.
I don't think it's worth our time with the war going on. But if you want to clear out the cave, I'll make sure you're repaid for your work. Feel free to return to me with questions.